Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Okay, so today we're reacting to N9ne RDV, which actually stands for Road Dog Villains because I looked at some of the comments quick stuff. This one came out 7-8 days ago, and we're gonna check it out and see how it is.
Yeah.
Road dog, 57th Street. Road dog, 57th Street. Road.
Now it definitely seems like a shout out to the Road Dog Villains, and it's about 57th Street, where they're from, I'm guessing. I don't know much about it. I just know that's what it is. So let's.
It could be like the last like 2 digits of their area code.
Well, one of the comments were about N9ne and the Road Dog Villains doing stuff in 1999, like music.
Yeah.
Like they saw them live with N9ne. So it seemed like a group, and that must be like their code or whatever. All right, let's get back into it.
We came to fight. We came to fight. Road dog villain. I'm a road dog villain. I'm a road dog. Road dog.
I like that. I like that.
You know what it sounds like?
What?
I don't know if it's his song. I think it's his song. All I Know Is Hood.
Yeah, that's Big Scoop, and that's the thing. I read a comment that someone said this song has Big Scoop written all over it, and N9ne even commented on it exactly.
Yeah.
So Big Scoop obviously had something to do with the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
No, but I'm talking
why.
about the flow that they're going with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Not the beat. I'm talking about
Yeah,
the
but
flow.
I'm just saying that song that it reminds you of.
Yeah.
That guy's the guy that made the beat. Is what I'm saying. Big Scoop was the one that made All I
So
Know
he
Is
probably
Hood,
has something to do with it.
and he did this beat.
He probably
So-
has something to do with it, and maybe probably didn't make the whole beat, but he probably did something to it.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I
N9ne
mean?
like put exactly when somebody put that Big Scoop was written all over it.
Yeah, because it's coded.
Yeah.
So like it sounds like it sounds like him. Like for example, Lady Gaga's song "Shadow of a Man." That's Michael Jackson coded all over the place.
Yeah.
Like it's either inspired by him
Or he had something to do with it.
Right.
And Big Scoop's in street music, so
Yeah.
he's part of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it.
Villain. I'm a road dog villain on the block.
Before he goes in too much, there is no CC. I will not catch all of this because if I know N9ne, you're not gonna catch all of it. The CC would not catch all of it anyways. But
And y'all know I'll never catch it, so I'm just
don't get me
vibing.
wrong, he from the first word or two that he just said, it don't seem like he's going in fast, but if I know N9ne, there's gonna be at least a snippet of some speed in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's at least gonna be a good 30 seconds of him just going ham. It's almost an every song thing, but who knows? I could be wrong. He doesn't always do that, but he's a chopper, man.
Just a teen on the block, locked and 85 the ticking. Stop! When nigga got around, his plots for beef. Him and his partners, if you step funny, they knock Bob short thief. Let's get it back. I made the call across, and they older than me. Bob, Marty, and Tony, they always.
The fact that he remember all this, you gotta understand, the time he's talking about was like 20 years ago.
Well, it's not that hard for him to remember, especially if he has,
If he was involved in it, yeah.
well, not involved, but proof. Like, most rappers from the 90s have video proof of them and everything else.
Yeah.
Like Trick Daddy and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, who knows? They might have some, like, videos and shit of them hanging out and, you know, spitting shit and everything else. So, who knows?
Oh, yeah, probably. Plus, it's gotta be hard not to remember when their memories, their core memories, you know, is there. That's crazy. He talking in detail about something that happened 20 years ago.
Bob, Marty, and Tony, they always ready to brawl. I didn't. Dog villain, I'm a road dog villain, I'm a road dog villain, I'm a road.
In the video, they doing like a dance with it.
Surfing wave.
Yeah. Now he is talking about being affiliated in it, so maybe it's like a gang thing. It's possible. I don't know. You know what I mean? He has talked about that on some other songs. Like, if anyone knows about Tech9, you know what I'm talking about.
One thing that I do like, I like how none of their clothing is too flashy.
Oh.
That's what I really like.
Yeah.
I don't like...
They just did hoodies and shirts, chilling.
Right. Because I personally, I don't mind flashiness every now and again. But I don't care.
Sometimes it's unnecessary.
Right. And I really like that.
Yeah.
I like that the flashiness was... Like, the only flashiness I see is probably him right there. And he's only got like a small chain on.
Yeah.
And you can barely tell.
I like the aspect of we're all dressed in black. Which is another way of saying they with it.
No, it's just they're just more comfortable. They just
No.
look like they're not trying to put up a show.
Yeah. That's true. They just being who they are.
Right.
They look like they're having fun too.
Exactly.
Because where we just pause it because this is a music video. One of them got their tongue out. And the other one looked like he looking down on something amazing.
He has the Prinkle Man's mustache.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I mess with it. It's cool though. I like it so far.
Road dog villain number road. Name's heard. Road dog, then out of the mouth of school came words. A villain next to short. Can't take the hands you dread for your checking. Dookie Brown villains and the Reds the whole section. Trained to go, you swinging things you know. And if you came orangutan, my niggas bang for show. 57th Street, nigga. Road dog. Road.
So I don't think he's actually gonna go in on it too fast in this one. He might at some point, but there's only like a minute and a half left. And it just seemed like he's just going to go with the flow.
It could be a just for fun type of thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm just surprised he didn't come in there with some speed. But he does have other songs that are like that where he just, he wants to make sure everybody hears what he's saying.
Or he just feels like it's
But
like
this
the
is,
song doesn't have the need for it.
Exactly. But this is definitely a shout out to the Road Dog Villains, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell by the chorus. It's a nice chorus, though. I kind of like it.
I like the chorus.
All right, let's get back into it.
Road dog villain, I'm a dog villain, I'm a road dog villain, I'm a road dog villain, I'm a road. Sipping big sorrow, patch star.
I just said he might not do it, and that's what he's doing. I knew it. I should have known it.
I just saw the third word, and it was Patrick Star. And I'm just like, what the fuck does he have to do with anything? Keep my nigga Patrick out of it.
He said, hold up, and said like 8 words quick. Okay, so he is going to have some speed in this. I'm going to try to break some of it down, if any of it. And let's see what happens.
Hold up, roll call. Sipping big sorrow, patch star, David Star, William Sanders, Leo, and downtown, Michael White.
Okay, so since we're watching the video, he actually has words on it. He said Sippy, Big Zorro, Patrick Star, Damon Star, William Sanders, Leo, and John, Michael Whitebear. I'm guessing he's naming people that are in there. And I'm guessing one of them calls himself Patrick Star. Because these are all names.
I'm sorry.
Or nicknames. So one of them calls himself Patrick Star.
The only thing I can think in my head right now is when Patrick came home from the grocery store and he saw nothing but eyes underneath his home. And he's like, who are you people? That's how I feel about that.
But it just seemed like he naming off people's nicknames and names in general. Giving them shout outs. I mess with it.
Sipping big sorrow, patch star, David Star, William Sanders, Leona, Roberts, Melvin Boo, Marco Summers, Gibbs, T. Will.
It's like he remembering all their names.
It could be
And that's what he
homies that passed on and shit.
They
like
might
that.
be all homies that passed on. Or they're just people that are still there. Or I'm guessing it's people that are gone now, though.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. That's a lot of people, though. But he did say that there was like over 50 people.
Yeah.
At one point of it. So,
I mean, I don't really blame it because
over 20 years, 10, 15 people being gone out of 50 that you have now.
and
That's not a big surprise.
Especially if it's like you said, like all gang related or anything.
Yeah, it could be gang related stuff too.
I don't know if I don't know if he is or anything, but like Kendrick, for example, he has 16 homies that died.
Yeah.
You
He even said in a song.
So like
He said 16 in fact.
right.
I remember that.
So like You never
Never know.
know.
All right, let's get back into it.
Renzo, Red and Sam, Big Scoop.
Okay, so they're not people that are all gone if he put Big Scoop at the end of it. Because Big Scoop is still around. As
Yeah.
far as I know, Big Scoop's still around. I think I would have heard something if he wasn't. So I'm guessing that these are all people that are involved in the making of the song in general. You know what I mean?
Or there are people that have no part of the song, but he wants to give them a check.
Yeah, that too.
Because there's a lot of people that do that. Beyonce's known for doing that.
What?
For putting people in songs.
Oh, yeah. To shout him out and stuff.
Just to give them a check.
Yeah, but he's not. What do you mean by a check?
No, like making them putting them in the details, like they.
So they get some money.
Right, that's what I mean.
I'm like, I don't think he has any problems with these people. When you say give somebody a check, I'm over here thinking,
No,
they're checking him. I'm like, no, I don't think that's what it is. Giving them a paper
money.
check.
Yes,
Yeah, giving them some money. Okay, let's get back into it.
Aaron Yates, Tech N9ne, Yates, Tech N9ne.
I don't know what he said, but he said something Yates. Might be talking about himself, but I'm gonna run it back a little bit.
I don't know. My brain seizured up and said Bill Gates. So like those two times you ran it back and said Bill Gates.
I'm pretty sure he said Yates, not Gates.
I know, but my brain automatically went to Gates, and
I've heard that in so many of his songs where he's just like Yates. You never heard that?
No.
Oh, he does it all the time. I've heard it at least from 3 songs.
Aaron Yates, Tech N9ne. I'm a motherfucking rogue dog villain, nigga. Love and respect to all of my niggas. 5, 6.
He said love and respect all of them. Yeah, it was a pretty good song. I like that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
He definitely gave a shout out to the Road Dog Villains and a shout out in general to some people that he wanted to give a shout out to.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you guys know this song or not, but a song that he has called Red Kingdom. That one's pretty good too. And it's kind of the same vibe, a little different, but kind of the same vibe. I don't know if you've heard it or not. I be hearing it when I'm at work sometimes because it's on my downloads. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one as much as we have. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember to drink your veggies, eat your water.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.